A judge says Alabama needs to change voting requirements due to COVID-19 concerns, but State Attorney General Steve Marshall says the state will appeal the federal court ruling made today. The ruling blocks the enforcement of Alabama's absentee voting law. The law states that a voter must submit a valid photo ID and witness signatures to vote by absentee ballot. To read more about this, go to rocketcitynow.com.